huge part of our program is the development of the total career of swimmers. It's not really about how fast they are when they're 10 years old, even 11 years old, 12 years old. It's about setting foundations in training and in technique that will allow them to vault into the highest levels of swimming eventually. So in the new paradigm, we're not rushing young kids towards success. In fact, we're in many ways trying to find alternative ways to keep swimming interesting, like more dry land. And on top of that, you add probably a little more quality and technique into everything we do. We use quite a bit of equipment at SwimMAC as well, and I think that's one of the things that keeps things interesting. We've added open water swimming to the program, and open water swimming is a whole other way to make aerobic training and make aerobic swimming a lot more fun for these kids. Well, a lot of times the best thing to do is have examples for them. Excellence in swimming comes in a lot of different varieties. You never want to take competitiveness away from a young person. You want them to be competitive. You never want to take ambition away, so we want them to be ambitious. But the more that it can come from the swimmer, not from the coach, not from the parent, not from outside influences, but from the actual athlete who has and is able to have that love themselves. That's when you really have something going on. The mental preparation is development of young people. We have the whole new understanding that we have a lot of children in our sport and even in society that have all kinds of different learning and developmental, I wouldn't even call them disorders, they're really opportunities. The things we can offer and the developmental process we can do for young people is very comprehensive. The emotional piece is to partner with the parents to help bring the kid along, the child along, to be the best they can be within what their capacity is and in the right timing. Well, I'm really proud that our coaches are moving into what I consider the new paradigm of our sport, to where they're taking a little bit more time for technique. They're understanding that the relationship they build with the young swimmers is paramount. 5 years in a row now, we've led or tied for having the most academic All-Americans in our programs. So that balance between academics and athletics, it can be struck, should be struck in our sport, and it's something that we're very proud of developing and allowing for our youngsters to flourish academically as well as athletically at SwimMAC. The highest level of excellence in swimming really doesn't pay for itself. The highest level of excellence in swimming would mean excellent coaches, small group sizes, a lot of resources toward what they need to do. Those kind of things have a high cost to them. The 1994 SEC championships at Auburn, and in the 4 years, because of the investment of so many young swimmers and coaches, we were able to go from being completely off the chart to winning an SEC title in our home pool. And the neat thing was, parents, teachers, folks from my church. A lot of different people got to experience that atmosphere with me, and we got to celebrate together. And I was newly married to Kristen, so there was just a lot of synergy and emotional things that were tied to that. Certainly the celebration of a lot of people doing a lot of things right for a long time is what we celebrated that day in Auburn, Alabama in 1994.